Hello guys, my name is Noel and you are welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and share this page and click the like button. Share this with your friends and family members, okay? And let's make this big. And for those who have subscribed already, thank you so much. I appreciate all your effort in trying to help us build this channel. So in my previous video, I actually talked about how you can study in Luxembourg. And in that video, I mentioned a bit slightly, not in detail, about residence permit and about how to apply for the recognition of your foreign higher education diplomas in Luxembourg. So today I want to be more specific and give you more details on the steps to take to apply for the authorization to stay and residence permits in Luxembourg, and also to give you some insight on how to apply for the academic recognition of foreign higher education diplomas in Luxembourg. And I have to say, as a disclaimer, I have no affiliation with the Immigration Department of Luxembourg. I'm not an agent of University of Luxembourg, so I have no contact with this organization. I'm only giving you information based on my personal experience as someone who lived in Luxembourg and studied at this university. My second master's was there. And so what I'm telling you is based on my personal research and my experience as someone who has lived in Luxembourg in the past. So this is not legally binding. I will encourage you to always visit the appropriate website of the respective ministry, agencies or institution to have more updated information. So again, I have no affiliation with the Immigration Department in Luxembourg, and I'm not an agent of the University of Luxembourg. So let's start with the steps to take for you to apply when you want to apply for the authorization to stay and residence permit in Luxembourg. Now, there are two steps to this. Before you arrive the country, assuming you have gotten admission from the University of Luxembourg, everything is fine, admission is with you. Now, the next step is how do you arrive the country? There are two steps here. Before entering the country, you have to apply for this temporary authorization to stay in Luxembourg, and the appropriate agency is Immigration Directorate of the Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs. If you go to Google and search Immigration Directorate of the Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs, you are going to see every details that are required, what you need to do to apply for the temporary authorization to stay in Luxembourg before you arrive from your country of origin. And I have to emphasize, this information is solely made for third country nationals, those from Africa or other Asian countries who are not European Union citizens. Okay? It's made for non-EU citizens or the so-called third country nationals. Okay? So now before entering, you have to apply for this temporary authorization to stay in Luxembourg. Now, once you have been, this has been approved, they're going to send you this letter authorizing you to stay in Luxembourg. Then you have to take that letter to appropriate consular sections of your country of origin. In my own time, based on my own experience, I went to Belgian embassy in Abuja, Nigeria, because Luxembourg has no embassy in Nigeria at the time. So they're using Belgian embassy in my country as consular interface in Nigeria there. So that's why I went there. So I went there with this letter of authorization, which was sent to me from Immigration Directorate from Luxembourg. Then they now issue me Visa D. They're going to issue the Type D visa, which you're going to use to now enter the country. Okay? After you must have obtained this your temporary authorization to stay. Okay? Now, after entering the country, there are two vital things you have to do very quickly. The first one is that you have to declare your arrival, okay, at the commune, meaning the local authority where your house is. Maybe school hostel, you have to declare, there's a local authority where you have to go and declare your arrival. In my own time, my hostel was a place called Obacon. in Luxembourg and around Belvoir. It's called Obercom. So I went to the commune around there and declared my arrival. Then after that, you have to undergo a medical check. All this within 3 days of arrival. Medical check, notably tuberculosis screening, which I did. Then this within 3 days of arrival, you declare your arrival at the commune or local authority where your house is. Then you undergo medical check. Most importantly, tuberculosis screening. Then within 3 months of your arrival in the country, you have to now apply for your residence permit. Okay, again, if you go to the website of the Immigration Directorate of the Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs, you're going to see all the steps you need to take to apply for this authorization to stay and subsequently residence permit. Always go back there to check for latest information. Things could change, policy could change, so always make sure you go there all the time to check every information that will help you to apply for your authorization to stay before arrival and after arrival residence permit that you need to stay as a long-term student in the country. This is on the part of applying for authorization to stay and residence permit in Luxembourg. Now let's go to how you can apply for the recognition of foreign higher education diplomas in Luxembourg. In my own time, I applied for this after my arrival. Okay, after I've gotten my residence permit, I apply for this. I don't know if it has changed now. You have to contact the university or the appropriate ministry to find out if you're going to apply for this before or after your arrival. But based on my own experience, it was after my arrival into the country because I have to attach my residence permit copy as part of the supporting document during my application. So now, if you want to apply for this academic recognition of your foreign higher education diplomas in Luxembourg, there are steps to follow. The appropriate agency responsible is Ministry of Higher Education and Research in Luxembourg. Go to their website and find more information. Now, it costs about 75 euros. Okay, you can apply online or by post. Now, what are the things you're supposed to do if you want to apply? You have to go to the website of myguichet.lu. I'm going to spell that for you. myguichet.lu. Again, myguichet.lu. Once you go type this in Google and then go there and create an account and click, or before even creating an account, just click on the title education. Once you're into this myguichet.lu, click on education and then click again on the subject application for academic recognition of foreign higher education diploma, and they are going to basically explain everything to you on the website, what you need to do, how to apply for it, how to pay, how to submit your documents, and how to present everything. Everything is there. Just go to the website of Ministry in charge, Ministry of Higher Education and Research in Luxembourg, and you see the stages of what to do, how to apply for the recognition of foreign higher education diploma. That means your degree from your country of origin has to be recognized in Luxembourg. That's what it means. Here, some country call it notification, but in Luxembourg, it means the same thing. Okay, they have to recognize that in their country. So now, the processing time is between 4 to 6 weeks, thereabouts. So I'm going to give you some document that you need to submit during this application of the recognition of foreign higher education from your country. You need to have your final diploma certificate. You need to have copy of your transcripts of results. Then CV. Your CV, I would advise you to make it in European standard called Europass. Just go to Google, type Europass, okay? And you go to the website, this page, create a profile, and then design your CV based on their template. Once you're done, you download it and save it in PDF version. You can print it out and attach that as part of your supporting document or upload it via online. Okay, so you have to have your final diploma certificate, your copy of transcript of result, and then your CV, and then copy of your identity document, which is your passport data page, and of course, copy of your Luxembourg residence permit for non-EU nationals. Okay, and then this document has to be either in French or German, Luxembourgish, or in English. Okay, so again, the contact ministry for this recognition is Ministry of Higher Education and Research in Luxembourg. Okay, you can Google them, search their contact, email them, and ask them more questions if you're not clear. Okay, so, and for you to also have more information about these things, you can go to the University of Luxembourg website, click on the place you see A to Z at the university website, A to Z. It will give you every information about the school, accommodation, applying for your whatever permits, recognition of your foreign diploma, everything is there. So always go there, make it your best friend. Visit the website as frequently as possible. But I'm going to give you some contact that you need if you want to have some collaboration, you want to make some contact with the University of Luxembourg. The admission department has a specific email address, which is seve.admission@uni.lu. Again, seve.admission@uni.lu. This is the official email address of the University of Luxembourg. Please feel free to send them email, ask them questions, make inquiries. Be sure you know what you are doing. Be clear on what you are doing. Don't keep it to yourself. Ask questions, okay? And now for my research also, the head of student department is Mr. Gregory Dubost. Mr. Gregory Dubost. And his email is gregory.dubost@uni.lu. Again, gregory.dubost@uni.lu. You can actually send him email for any question or clarification. Okay? And if you want to contact the agency responsible for application of authorization to stay and residence permit in Luxembourg, again, go to the website of Immigration Directorate of the Ministry of Foreign and European Affairs, and you're going to see every steps you need to take to apply for your authorization to stay before your arrival, and then residence permit after your arrival. Again, based on my own experience as a former resident in Luxembourg, this is how I did mine. And based on my latest research on the process, that's what I still found on the website of the respective ministry. However, you have to also check again. Go to the website and clarify what I'm telling you. Make sure that information is updated, that you are making the right decision. My job is to give you the overview, what you need to do. You have to also do a secondary research to make sure you have the whole information that you need for your application. But based on what I have experienced before and what I researched, this is the process as of today, 14th day of March 2022. It might change tomorrow, so things change all the time very quickly. So, but with this is what I have to say on that. So, in summary, how to apply for authorization to stay and residence permit in Luxembourg. Before you enter, you have to apply for authorization to stay, and that means you have to send a document to Luxembourg. Once they approve that, they'll give you the letter. You take to the embassy respectively in your country and get your visa. Type D visa. Once you arrive, within 3 days of arrival, you have to declare your arrival at the commune where your residence is, and then do your tuberculosis check, medical check, and then within 3 months of arrival, you have to apply for your residence permit as well. Okay? Then for applying for academic recognition of foreign higher education diplomas in Luxembourg, please also visit Ministry of Higher Education and Research in Luxembourg, and they will give you see the whole details and guidelines of how to apply for this. I have to say too that in my own time, the document has to be authenticated. I don't know if that has changed now, but most people from certain countries have to authenticate that document before they submit. In my own time, I think I went to Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja, Ministry of Education in Abuja to authenticate my certificate and my transcript. Okay, then eventually I have to now go to the Belgian embassy in Abuja to super legalize those documents. So you have to clarify if you have to do this. So you have to do it before you arrive so that you have every document ready with you. So clarify this, because it's important that you send documents that are recognized and that will be accepted by the university and ministry in charge. But I have to say that in my own time, my document was authenticated at Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Education in Abuja, Nigeria, and subsequently they were super legalized at Belgian Embassy in Abuja, Nigeria. So this is a summary of what you need to be aware of in terms of applying for the authorization to stay and residence permit in Luxembourg, and also in terms of applying for your recognition of foreign higher education diplomas in Luxembourg. Again, this is based on my personal experience, and what I've researched so far is not legally binding. I would advise you to also check for the administrative website I've stated before, and then check more information. I hope this will help you to guide you in your application for studying in Luxembourg, and I wish you all the best in your application. I wish you good luck. I wish you best in everything that you do. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the like button. If you want me to be involved, if you want to engage me more in the application process about the schools in Luxembourg, anywhere else in Europe, please send me a direct message. My social media handles are below this video. My Instagram handle is there, and my Twitter. So DM me. I'm always ready to reply and answer your questions, and we can talk more when you send me a message. Once again, please subscribe to my channel, share the page, click the like button, and let's make this go viral, because I'm trying to help you with the right information. So let's grow together, because we are all human investors, isn't it? Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.